Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's been having a lovely weekend so far. Mine's been relatively chilled, not gonna lie. Went out on Friday with work. Didn't stay for very long because I was so hot and bothered, and you know when you're just like, I'm too hot, can't be dealing with people, want to go home, want to chill out, want to just wilt on the sofa, which is what I did yesterday. Again, I'm just not in the mood to be around people, so I just stayed indoors, potted about, sat on the balcony in the afternoon, read my book. It was lovely. And to be honest, today is going to be pretty much the same, although I do have a few bits and bobs to do. So yeah, so that's me. It's not been very eventful, but there you go. I mean, it never really is. Let's be honest. Okay, so today, my lovelies. Now I'm filming. It's very early. It's not even. Oh, it's 7:30. And I thought I'd better get on and do this before this flat turns into a hot box, because it will, you know, very, very soon, and this poor little camera just won't survive the heat. So I thought I'd jump on early and do it. Okay, so today we are going to go through our little weekly check-in for week 28, see what money we've got left over for our 100 envelope challenge, and what change we can put into the 50p and the penny challenges. Okay, so without further ado, now let's get into it. I bought this new clamp-on camera arm, and it's literally right in front of my face, and it's very distracting. I need to find a better position for it. So if I knock it, I do apologise, but we'll see. I'll try not to. Okay, so let's start with going through our grocery envelope. Okay, so we've got a couple of 50p's, we'll pop them there, and a bit of change. Let's pop that to one side for the time being. Okay, so groceries, we had our usual £40 left over. We've got nothing for the envelope challenge, so that means that £40 was spent on groceries. Okay, next up is travel. Now I've got a couple of quid in travel. Happy days. So we've got £2 left. So we had £20 for travel. Left over is £2, which means we spent what, £18 on travel this week. Okay, next up, miscellaneous. Now, as I said, I did buy a new camera arm, and that came out of this miscellaneous money. I got that off of Amazon for £17. So we've got £3 left over in miscellaneous. So left over 3, which means that was the £17 spent on my new camera arm. Okay, and then last but not least is social. Now I've got a bit left in here, so a little bit of change, pop that there, and then what, £30. Right, so £40 we had, left over is 30. I spent £10, and that was on what did I get? Oh yeah, on the way home from the little work thing on Friday, I bought some food because I couldn't be bothered to cook anything when I got in. Okay, so bloody folded money. Ugh. Right, so what we got left over, so we should have £35 left over, which means I spent a total of what, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, that's right, isn't it? 85, 90. Yeah, okay, cool, happy days. Okay, so we'll deal with that in a bit. Okay, so let's replenish our envelopes for, what are we in, week 29, Jesus went. Okay, so we should have our usual £120, so let's just double check that. 20, 40, 60, 81, 110, 120. Jobs are good. All right, so groceries is getting the usual £40. Nothing new there. I don't know how I spent £40 this week as well, because I haven't even been eating a lot. You know, when you just so what, you can't even be asked to eat properly, and I've been in that kind of mood, so I've probably got to waste a load of food. Right, so travel was getting £20. Pop that in there. Let's just prop that there. Miscellaneous is getting £10 this week. I don't really think I need to get anything, but it's there if I need to. And then last but not least, social. Now I'm giving myself £50 this week because I've got a barbecue next weekend and I'll need to buy some bits to take. I'm not having a barbecue, it's a friend's barbecue, but I'll need to take some bits along to that. So I'm giving myself £50 for that. Okay, cool. So that's all our envelopes done for next week. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of that. What are we doing next? Let's have a look at our Jesus, 100 envelope challenge. See what we can do with this. Okay. I'm thinking, guys, I think I am going to. So a couple of people have commented on previous videos saying, why don't I condense these smaller envelopes into the bigger ones? And I've been kind of umming and ahhing about it. And then I was watching in the week Hester from My Money Matters, and she was saying something about condensing one of her challenges, or someone suggested to her about condensing one of her challenges. And I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to do that with this. So I kind of had a little workout yesterday. So if I was to unstuff all of these smaller ones, I'll be able to restuff those into pretty much from 67 onwards and get all of those, pretty much those bottom rows done, which is quite a bulk of the high numbers. And then at least then with my weekly envelopes, it's going to give me, with the money I have left over from my weekly envelopes, it will give me a fighting chance to kind of get an envelope stuffed a week. So I don't know. I think I'm going to do it. I'm still a bit, I'm like 80% there. So I don't know. If you think it's a good idea, drop it down in the comments and let me know. I'm kind of still, my thing is, if I unstuff them, is the temptation of the money going to get me? I don't know. So I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, let me know if you think it's a good idea. Drop it down below. Okay, so what we got for this week? So we got 35. Okay, so I can do 34 and then keep a pound stashed for next week. Okay, so let's pop that pound in there, and then let's do 34. So yeah, because I think I am going to struggle. Like now I'm kind of like the lowest, after I've done this one, the lowest number on is 38. Now yes, it's highly likely if I have a week where I haven't got anything on, that I could probably get, oh, I'm running out of washi tape. Oh, that's done. I maybe run stuff in this anyway, so I'm not going to seal it. Let's just pop that in there. Yeah, so the lowest number I've got on here is 38. Now I may be able to stuff that with my leftover money, but once we start getting into, you know, 49, 51, I'm probably going to struggle. So I do think it may be sensible to kind of unstuff these and stuff the larger ones. But I don't know, then I'm like, oh, I'm going to have loads more envelopes to do. But at the end of the day, at least I'll probably be able to stuff at least, you know, one, maybe two, I don't know. Let me know if you think it's a good idea, because I'm still not sure. Okay, so that's 34 done and dusted on that. Let's see what we can do with our 50p challenge. So we've got two 50p's. So let's get two, I'm nearly finished this one. Let's get two crossed off. 1 and 2. Okay. Let's pop those in there. And as I said, once I've done this once, I'm going to change that money up in the jar. Like NatWest have got like a change machine where you can just dump all your change in and it gives you a voucher and you can just go to the cashier and get your money. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to redo it till I've got £50 and then there's something I want to treat myself to. Okay, so that's that one done. And then last but not least, let's do our penny challenge. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, so what we got in pile number 1? Okay, 20, Jesus Christ, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50 pence in that one. So, let's colour in number 50. Oh, and I realise I go deadly quiet when I do this because I'm trying to concentrate on keeping it within the lines. And I'm not wearing my glasses, which doesn't help, so I do struggle. Okay, there we go, 50. And then pile number 2, what we got? 40, 43p. Oh yeah, we can do that one. Let's do that in blue. Okay, so I do apologise if I seem a little bit spaced out today. I kind of am. I kind of got up and I was like, right, let me just go and film this video. I haven't even God's sake, I haven't even had a drop of liquid in my mouth this morning, so I'm sitting here like, I need a cup of tea. Right, so that's those done. And that's it. That's me all done for another week, my lovelies. I hope you all have a lovely week ahead. Stay safe in this heat. Jesus wept. Apparently it's going to be, what is it, 38 degrees on Monday, Tuesday. Like, that's just ridiculous. I mean, at work on Friday, the tarmac in the car park was melting. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. We had to go and water it down. Anywho, I digress. I hope you all have a lovely week ahead. Stay safe in the heat, stay cool, and I shall see you next week for more of the same. Take care, guys. Bye.